I thank the President of Hungary for his statement. The Assembly will now hear an address by His Excellency Elbegdorj Sakia, President of Mongolia.
Thank you. Esteemed co-chairs, Excellencies, at the dawn of the new century, we adopted and have since implemented the Millennium Development Goals. We achieved many targets, yet some failed to achieve. But by and large, the global community passed the test. We all learned lessons and made huge strides. This time, the international community has produced a history-making document. The entire family of the United Nations agreed on the roadmap towards sustainable development. Now the humanity has a truly universal, ambitious action plan for upcoming 15 years. Never before in human history was such a universal and unanimous agreement reached. We agreed on urgent targets on a broad range of economic and social challenges and environmental exigencies. I would like to take this opportunity to express my heartfelt thank you to all those who made it possible. Thank you for your tireless work, sleepless nights, and firm commitment. You have shouldered the mountain of responsibilities to produce the truly historic 2030 Agenda for Humanity. Now that the responsibility is on us, member states, to ensure its full implementation. Co-chairs, Mongolia's commitment to international cooperation remains strong. The success of the Sustainable Development Goals will mainly depend on a revitalized global partnership in active engagement of governments, as well as the resilience of and synergy with civil society and private sector. It is widely recognized that each country has a primary responsibility for its own development. But at the same time, the world community should not forget there are many countries, including the landlocked developing states, still in need of helping hands. One thing is certain, every nation state shall always strive for good governance, a strict rule of law, and sound human rights policy. In order to put those sustainable development goals in practice, we need to have a robust, inclusive, and open mechanism and policies as outlined in this agenda and the Addis Ababa Action Agenda. We must have a reliable implementing, monitoring, and accountability regulations and institutions in place. Justice and fairness is the order of the day. Every nation and government must actively contribute to the global good with its respective capability and differentiated responsibility. We must also agree on a global agreement on climate change later this year in Paris. Co-chairs, we need to mobilize our full potential to achieve the primary purpose of the founding of the United Nations, namely promotion of peace, respect for human rights, and inclusive economic and social development. I believe that in the 21st century, the UN will remain at the heart of our humanity. Thank you very much.
I thank the President of Mongolia for his statement. The Assembly will now hear an address